How is it working at Tim Hortons?
Oh my God.
Explain to us.
It's a war zone. Like everyone
You
is
haven't signed an
yelling.
NDA or anything.
Everyone is yelling at each other.
Yeah.
It's like, bring me my coffee. What happened to that steep tea? What happened to that bagel? We are just yelling at each other. But like,
Welcome to the Voice Podcast, the podcast for students by students. And today we are the season finale of season 4. And for this episode, I invited one of my best friends Nima Bakhshi.
thanks for having me, Sean.
Oh,
Hi,
you're most
Kingston.
welcome, friend.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, man.
I'm
It's
excited.
finally my turn.
It's finally episode
Finally, last
30.
episode, I got it.
Number 30.
30.
30, like Messi
30
when he was at
episodes.
PSG.
Good job, man. Like 30 episodes. That's huge.
30, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Good job. Well done.
Yeah, and thank you very much. And you cannot wait for season 5. And we look different.
We do.
Yeah.
How many days? 2 days? 3 days since the
When
last
was it?
day?
Friday
I think it was Friday.
or Monday?
No, it was Thursday. Thursday
Thursday.
morning,
Thursday morning?
Yep.
Okay. Damn, I don't have any notion of time.
right?
Hey, and if you're looking for a place to rent, like if you're looking for housemates,
Right?
yeah. Hey,
Hey, I
Thursday to Monday, a lot of things change, right, Nima?
they did.
What changed? Tell us a bit about that.
Well, I was looking for a house.
Yeah.
I found a house, and the whole deal went to shit. So I don't have a house anymore.
Why did it go to shit, man?
Well, it was expensive, and the lease was going to start from August, and I was going to move in September, and the house didn't have a laundry machine. That's a big problem.
Yeah.
You
Big
have
problem.
to buy a laundry machine, and you have to buy a bed too. That's a problem too.
It starts adding up, right?
Hmm?
It starts adding a lot, like
Yep.
especially when you look at your bank account and you're
Yeah,
like,
right. You
oh man,
end up with $30 at the end of the month, so that's not good.
yeah, it's like we last recording was just like the first recording of this season, to separate recording on 2 different days because hey, battery went low. But we are here again, so we will just continue where we and Nima we left off. And I think we're just, as we are both friends, I think we're just like, I have 30 minutes. We're just going to have
Just chilling.
just chilling, like the camera was off and we're just going to talk like that. So
We record this episode and we go to be homeless. We just go out there and become homeless.
Well, you know, like we will be those people that have. You remember how always like famous people say, "Oh, you know, I was once on the brink of becoming homeless
Yeah.
and stuff like." Yeah, we can have a
This
story
is
like
that moment.
This is that
Exactly.
moment. Yeah, we have that moment.
Who needs to work 7 days a week?
This guy. How do you work 7 days a week? I used to work 7 days a week.
It's like you have to just keep track of your sleep. Other than that, you will be fine. And like, but like you have the school too. But I'm on my summer, so I
Yeah.
don't have school. I have more free time right now. But after September, the school is back on for me.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to do that on September.
September. Yeah, so you will be still working those 2 jobs in September.
I'll probably bring it down to one job
Yeah.
after September. Yep.
Hey, I always wondered, dude, like, how is it working at Tim Hortons?
Oh my God.
Explain to us.
It's a war zone. Like everyone.
You
is
haven't signed an
yelling.
NDA or anything.
Everyone is yelling at each other.
Yeah.
It's like, bring me my coffee. What happened to that steep tea? What happened to that bagel? We are just yelling at each other. But like, we have good people. We also have people that they are not that understanding of other situation. Like, there are people that been working there for many years.
Yeah.
They trained a lot of new people, so I understand their perspective. Sometimes it gets tiring training new people.
Of course.
Like every day they have new people, they come, they
Yeah.
have to train them and they go. They don't stick around for even a week sometimes.
Ooh.
Yeah, they come, we train them for 2 days and they just leave.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
not
really
for everyone,
yeah, it's
right?
like
Yeah.
it's really difficult to kind of find people who are actually worth investing your time. But it's not the matter of our personal choice. It's our job. We have to treat everyone with respect. We have to treat everyone
Absolutely.
nicely. It doesn't matter if they leave, it's their choice. It's not a prison, it's a job. If they don't like it, they are free to go. We have to be nice to everyone.
And I have a question for you. Who are the people who do you think mostly leave after 2 days? Like, do you notice
Oh,
a
yeah.
pattern of who leaves after?
Mostly people who that job is their first job ever.
Yeah.
Like, they expect the job to be easy. They expect to have free times on the job. They expect to have their phone. They expect to play with their phone
Hmm.
in the work, but we don't really get that many free times. We have to serve customers constantly. We always have lineups. People are like, especially where I work at Tim Horton in the hospital,
Yeah.
we have patients, we have nurses. There are people there who lost their loved ones. We
Oh.
have people who are sick. We have people who are like nurses, doctors. They are
Hmm.
working overtimes. No one is there for a good reason unless they're having a baby. Even in that situation, they are not exactly in the best mood. They are nervous. They are frustrated. So sometimes they get angry. They put it on you, but you just have to understand.
It's not my baby.
Yeah.
Baby doesn't
I
look like.
mean, but you have to understand that it's not personal. They are not mad
Yeah.
at you. You have to just keep calm, do your job, give them the coffee, and that's it. Like, it's not rocket science. It's just a job. Especially for a lot of students like us, it's a temporary job. It helps us to pay the bill, and that's it. Like, it's a job.
Absolutely.
Nothing more than that.
Nothing more than that.
Yeah,
Just be chill.
yeah, be chill.
It's difficult.
Show up on time.
Yeah.
Try to be respectful to your customers, to your coworkers, and yep, do whatever you are supposed to do. Mhm.
Like, how are you a coffee lover anymore?
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I became one.
Yeah.
Now I'm addicted to it.
Shit.
Now I don't like it. So,
So you're addicted.
I was a
so-
tea person.
Yeah.
I love tea.
Hmm.
I used to have at least a cup of tea every day. Then I came here. The tea here is not as good as the tea I was having back home, right?
Yeah.
So the
tea in my
coffee is
country.
good though. The coffee is good, so that's why I switched to coffee. I was having a coffee every morning,
Mhm.
and it was good. It was delicious. That's why I was having it. I didn't need the coffee. It was just delicious. It was just a refreshing beverage. It was warm, especially in winter.
Windows. Yeah.
It's really good. But after a while, in the morning, I feel that I need to take coffee now. Like,
This is the
yeah,
point
right.
where, like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, how do people, if you recognize yourself in the comments or yourself, how, like, people before coffee and after coffee are two different people.
Right.
How? Like, I never was a coffee. I never became addicted to coffee.
It's like an itch in your head that
Yeah.
when you wake up, you feel like something's missing. Like, unless you have your coffee, it's something's missing. Like you are in a bad mood.
Yeah.
When you have your coffee, you feel like, okay, I'm relaxed now.
Yeah.
Like, everything is going to be okay. But yeah, like, beside that,
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe the caffeine. I I was a little caffeine sensitive. Like, I was getting jumpy when I was having coffee.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm building up a little bit of tolerance.
Hmm.
But still, I can.
It's like alcohol.
Yeah, right.
Built a little-
Yeah, it's like like, still, if I take espresso shot, I will be jumpy.
Ooh, yeah.
My heart will
Espresso-
race.
Have you ever, like, I remember when I was doing assignments for the digital marketing course during the first semester last year, like, the combination I took at the Tim Hortons at the cafe was, get ready for that,
Mhm.
double shot of espresso
Okay, that's
in
already.
with a large, combined with a large Americano
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a lot of
At-
espresso shots.
at 2:30 p.m.
Mhm.
So, like, I had to crash the night because of assignments.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's only one thing that can keep me awake. So,
Yeah.
so let's go. Double shot of espresso and like keep me focused and like be speedy. Double shot of espresso in a large Americano.
Then you will crash. Then then the effect goes away, and
Mhm.
you will end up with a headache. Am I right?
What happened? I started around 3 a.m. I
Mhm.
started feeling sleepy. I was like, fuck. The coffee didn't do its effect.
Yeah.
It was 3 a.m. and I was like, no, the coffee is not doing its effect. And then I start lying down, and then I thought I was going to die
Yep.
because my heart was I was lying down and my heart was pumping.
Yep.
And I was like, "Fuck! I shouldn't have taken that."
Yep.
I'm in residence. I'm in that stupid small bed. I'm like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, I know. Like your eyes are sleepy. You want to go to sleep, but your heart doesn't let you.
Yeah.
Like, no, we have to run. We have to run. Let's go. Let's go.
And from there, I said, I'm never taking coffee again.
Yeah.
Like, but I still took coffee a few times. Like, there's always that phase, you know, like when I went to internship, like there was a stupid idiot at my internship who told me, oh, you know, you can take the French vanilla. It's like artificial sugar. It's not real sugar. So, fuck them. Like, man, like I was on a good roll of not having sugar, and then I had like this French. It's so good, bro. That French vanilla was so good at that workplace at that internship. Ah, but it got me back addicted to sugar.
Okay, so as someone who worked in Tim Hortons for more than a year now,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my best drink.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so go have a dark roast made with 2 milks
Dark roast
and
2 milks.
caramel syrup.
Camel?
Caramel.
Caramel syrup.
Caramel syrup. That's my favorite hot beverage. And for cold beverage, have ice cap with chocolate milk.
Ice cream with chocolate milk.
That's
That
the
sounds
shit.
good.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds
good.
good.
That's a really cool drink that
My-
will cool you down in the summer.
My favorite. What could be my favorite? I, I'm not a coffee. So Tim Hortons. What would have been my from all the drinks I've had at Tim Hortons? I would say probably something which has hazelnut in it with foam.
Yeah,
and
hazelnut.
hazelnut
Oh, we
foam.
don't have hazelnut anymore. That
Yeah.
was like last year.
Yeah, it was, see, like
Yeah.
it was last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, with foam. Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah. Tim Hortons. I had my phases. Like each phase has its own. Like there was when I first arrived to Canada. Like last year, it was a coffee, always coffee. Then I say, you know, I don't like the caps. You know, like the frappe. You know, the ice thing. It's nasty. I don't like that. It's full of ice.
Right.
Then during winter, I was like kind of a hot chocolate. Yeah, having lots of hot chocolate. And my last phase of Tim Hortons was probably around February, something like that. February, March. I was taking chai lattes.
Chai lattes are good.
Chai lattes are good. Like,
have you tried London Fog?
I tried London Fog. I'm not a
Big fan.
fan of fog.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of a fog. No.
Okay.
No, I'm someone who goes to cafe a lot. I go to Craves. I go to Kingston Coffee House. I also Sans Cafe.
Panchancho. Been to Panchancho?
Panchancho. Have I been? I've been to Panchancho to buy pastries, but I haven't been to Panchancho
for the coffee.
for the coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a cappuccino there. It wasn't that bad, but like I was thinking, like comparing to the price,
Yeah.
the cappuccino I could have at Timmy's, it was basically the same.
Yeah.
So, like it wasn't that different, but it was really more expensive.
Yeah. Oh, Kingston. I love Kingston Coffee House. If you don't know Kingston Coffee House, it's the one which is behind the City Hall. So you have a view of the City Hall. You know, it's beautiful when I love working on assignments. But then I realized, like, when I went to Craves, and then the price was Craves was a bit cheaper, and people say Craves is expensive, and Craves is expensive. So imagine like Kingston Coffee House now; it's like $7 for a drink.
Yep.
So yeah, then
they are charging you for their view.
Oh yeah, it's also a cozy place. So I accept to pay the price. Like just disclaimer, I accept to pay the price. If ever you go to Craves, if ever you go to Kingston Coffee House or Sens, which Kingston Coffee Company also is another one. I've been there. Balzac.
I've never been there.
Balzac is the one. How do I say? Just like if you're coming from the city hall, it's just before Barcadia.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I know Barcadia.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know Barcadia.
Yep.
Oh, I know
Good
Barcadia.
place.
Yeah, good place.
Yeah.
What it was my favorite pub when I first arrived in Kingston. Yeah,
Arcadia is one of the good places.
yeah.
Tolkien is one of the good places. I really love Tolkien.
I have never really spent much time out of Toucan.
Yeah, you should go there kind of like
Yeah,
not as a group of large people
yeah.
because they don't have a lot of space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like
no, they don't have a.
2, 3
Every
friends.
every
Let's go
time,
there for
every
their live music. Their live music is really good.
I'm not a band guy.
Yeah,
Like really, I'm not a band guy. Like I have a lot of friends who do bands, but like not my thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. I like that kind of music.
If it's
so-
kind of if they're playing blues or something like that, then yeah. But it's mostly blah, 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 blah.
But sometimes they do. Like,
Yeah. When it's a blues, it's fine. But like, so many people do band stuff, so there's no DJ in this city. Like,
yeah, not,
there's no
not a lot of
DJs.
good DJs.
Yeah, yeah. They play all city. Like one time I went to Ale House. I love this song. All City Fireflies. Do you know
Yeah,
how
that's not a
how
club song,
how do you
folks.
want me to dance on All
Yeah.
City Fireflies? No, no. Like, and everybody was jamming to it. Like, hey, don't get me wrong, I love having good time, but even me, like, see, how? Just how do I? Let me your fireflies.
Well,
when I say
that's the
goodbye.
taste of the DJ.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah. What's your favorite club track?
club track.
Yeah.
Well, like I'm not really a club person.
Yeah.
I rather go to pops and like
Yeah.
which have like bands.
Yeah.
Like you, like it's okay. Like I know what you're gonna like. I know you love going to a club with the Latino songs playing, like Spanish songs, dancing Spanish. How
Okay.
about that? Do you like that? Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah. So,
But
but like I don't see myself enjoying that kind of
Mhm.
music. But like it's always fun to dance with Spanish music.
Mhm.
I mean, like you cannot help yourself except dancing with
Yeah.
Spanish music. But like I prefer to just hang back,
Mhm.
listen to the band,
Yeah.
have my drink, like maybe shake a head or something. But
Yeah.
I don't like to be in the center dancing.
Oh, I love dancing,
Yeah.
man. Like I think we went briefly to dance like together as a group once.
Yeah.
I think it was at Ale House. you
Yeah.
know, And then I started like yeah, I dance a lot. I love dancing, but yeah, it's the fact that you have to sleep during the day and
Yeah.
then get like to have the energy to
Yeah, like,
go.
I feel like
out.
I'm too old for it.
It's not that I just don't have the patience
Yeah.
to like okay like if it's a Friday night, like already my classes finish at 5:30. Like okay, I need to sleep too. Then I say no, but I need to have dinner. Then
Right.
no, will I have dinner at 10? No, it's too late. So I'm like fuck it, then I can't go.
Yeah. I know
And
exactly what you mean, man.
so
And you have to wake up again in the morning. You have to go to work, and you have to
you don't
do
know how you
assignments.
don't know how you're going to wake up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the problem
Like
when you go to
when I want to go out on
Yeah.
a weekend, I want to go out free without being worried about what am I gonna do tomorrow morning.
yeah
So like I want the night to take me and see where it goes.
yeah
Like I don't want to be worried. Oh, I need to come back home early. I
Mhm.
need to wake up in the morning early. I don't want that.
Mhm.
If I'm going out, I want to go free.
Yeah.
So that's that. So yeah, like clubs and bars so far. I can say Toucan is my favorite.
Yeah. No, no, it's very difficult. I haven't been like going in the nightlife for what when was the last time? Oh well, I don't count graduation. I just went to Toucan to have dinner with friends, and then we got out. Like a proper night out was probably when I guess we went to the ale house.
Yeah.
That was it. It was like what in February, March,
Yep.
something like
Around
that.
that
Yeah.
time.
Yes, it's been a long time, and even before that, like that time, the last time was probably like August,
Mm.
last year. So yeah, I haven't been like
I mean, there is not a lot of night nightlife in Kingston going around, especially in summer.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
Kingston is
there's no
not
line.
famous.
There's
Yeah.
no line at stages. I was walking. Like, I went to my friend's place last Friday,
Hmm.
and it was around like 9:30, 10. And usually you start seeing a line at
Yeah.
stages, at that time, and there was no line.
Yep.
I was like, okay, nobody's in town.
No one.
No one. No, there's still people, but like I think people take much more time to drink some of it. No, there's nobody. So
Yeah.
maybe we can get that 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When some more people are
yeah,
there, but
yeah,
yeah, like maybe the night starts later.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Because I know there are some after parties happening because I follow a page on Instagram which does like some underground parties and stuff like that.
that's nice.
Yeah,
You have to hook me up with that.
yeah. So it was around 4. Oh, it's always happening around 4 a.m. something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, but like I feel like house parties and those parties,
They're cool.
they are more fun.
I love house parties. We all know why. And and yeah, so yeah, we just have like what 10 minutes left. So until I finish recording this episode, the last episode,
Last episode.
last episode of the season, and we're coming back on September. September, yeah, the week of intake.
New
So
season.
a new season and completely new format.
Mhm.
It's absolutely from the themes of discussion we all know. We will still be doing occasionally a guest episode like we do right now,
Yep.
but it's more going to be season cast.
Okay.
I have like a season cast. It will be people you've seen this season, but it will be more like friends having a chat on the podcast. Having more that intimate conversation of friends, but really showing the crazy things, the entertaining, the
But
drama,
the
the
way
drama that
that
happens in
we
student life.
the first half, I think it was kind of like scripted questions,
Yeah,
answers. I feel like I like this type
yeah.
of
This one's
conversation better.
better.
Like we started without knowing where the conversation is going,
Absolutely,
so we
it's
just
going
end
with the
up
flow.
talking about clubs and like it was more fun.
It was more fun, and I'm going to be self-critical of my
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. Like this is a perfect transition of ending season 4 because a bit of let's be real for
Mhm.
a few moments. Season 4 was getting the podcast back in person. It was recorded, like everybody can go and check it out. It was season 2 and 3 was online because of COVID. So the main goal for me was to bring it, have this habit of bringing it back
Yeah.
in person. And trust me, like in 12 hours, finding people writing an episode and editing and posting, it's kind of tough. So
It is tough. It is a
so
tough
I had to go with that format of bringing guests, making it easy. But now that I'm at ease with it, it's time. And I think continuing with that format of introducing people and that dating episode and friendship episode, even the World Cup episode, made me. This is more fun, like when we talk during the World Cup when we talk about football and everything like that. It was fantastic, like with Luis, with Tim, Jacob. It was fun. So like we're going to make more fun stuff like that, and even the informative content, we're just going to be like friends and talking about it in a very casual way because I think talking with more and more students, they love that dating episode and friendship episode and
Because it's relatable
it's
to our life.
it's
Relatable,
absolutely
yeah.
like if I'm going to bring a guest like
Yeah.
you, sure, like people are interested in your story, but
It's
how
not relatable to them.
it's not
It's
really,
my story,
it's
like
your story.
yeah.
So definitely there will be people who can listen, but who will listen like to the full episode? So
Right.
that's the thing. So and one big thing is realizing where you need to change the formula. So now I think I would love to take that minute to really thank everyone who watched episodes of a voice podcast. It means really, really a lot to me, who was coming as a digital marketing student. Last year, I didn't know anything about how to make a podcast or even Photoshop or anything related to graphics or visual content creation, zero, before coming to Canada. And I just started that road and hit the rocks, through Rainstorm and try to give you the best podcast possible in my own time and my own resources and capabilities. And thank you so much. If you watch one episode, two, or if you just watch 10 minutes, I hope that you enjoyed this season. And like we just talked a few minutes ago, we will bring something really, really special for next season. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching the episode. I would like to thank the Student Association who really are very supportive behind this project of having the Voice podcast and continuing it next year for the fifth year in a row. I would like to thank also my colleagues. You have seen them, a few of them. You have seen my volunteers. And thank you to all students of the podcast who sometimes see me recording outside there. And yeah, and thank you to our final guest, Nima,
Absolutely.
for joining us and all the guests that has been on the Voice podcast as well to bringing such amazing content. So thank you again for watching this episode of the Voice podcast. And not see you next week, but see you in September. You can follow our Instagram, which is Voice Podcast, and I will create a TikTok also. We have a TikTok coming where there will be a lot of short parts of the podcast where you can watch that. So stay tuned. We're coming with very, very big projects. Probably some competitions coming out next year as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah, some public speaking, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. So thank you again and enjoy the rest of the year. And I'll see you in September. Bye bye.
Bye.